Carruthers, and my project is about how art therapy can help those with memory disorders. But to start off with that, we have to talk about what a memory disorder actually is. And a memory disorder basically is the permanent damage to the recollection, storage, and recall of memories. And for example, there's TBI, which is traumatic brain injury, dementia, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease, and these are all examples of memory disorders that are well known and that a lot of people have to deal with. And head injury and aging are two of the most common ways that people end up having to deal with these alignments. Often they're also progressive and disabling, and currently there's not a cure. PTSD is also something I'd like to mention, although it's not always associated in this category. Although the mental damage that trauma inflicts can often have severe physical impacts on the brain, causing similar or the same symptoms. And so that's why I'm kind of considering it in this area, especially because art therapy is beneficial to it as well. Every type of memory disorder impacts a person a little bit differently, and this makes it extremely hard to treat, especially since we don't have a cure for it. But there is hope, and one of the biggest rays of hope that they have is art therapy, which is one reason why I think it needs to be incorporated and brought to awareness a lot more. Art therapy has countless benefits that allow people to express themselves at a deep level that verbal expression often fails to compare to. This nonverbal expression allows a person to connect to suppressed emotions and even memories. It also aids in uplifting self-confidence and subconscious ideas and emotions, and helps cope with those emotions, because a lot of times these emotions can be very difficult to deal with, especially if the brain has suppressed them for like a traumatic reason. It also helps with feelings of depression, anxiety, and lack of control. And lack of control and frustration are two huge things that people with this kind of disorder deal with, especially since people with memory disorders are often elderly, and a lot of elderly people don't have as much control over their life or their body, and this can make it extremely difficult for them. Furthermore, many physical benefits can sprout from this form of therapy. Hand tremors and eye-to-hand coordination can be helped through many forms of art. But the biggest form of art that I found while I was looking up different resources was that clay manipulation or clay therapy is a huge form that can help people with this type of symptom. So people with Parkinson's disease, for example, have really bad hand tremors, and one way to keep that from progressing as bad is to help them through clay manipulation. This powerful form of therapy can be a significant way to improve the lives of those with memory disorders. Not only do these individuals face confusing and painful emotions daily, but they also have issues with their memories themselves. Memories are taken for granted by the average person every single day. Even though many people rely on them for every little task, from learning in school or adapting in work, creating connections with people, or even just from being yourself, you rely on memories every single day. They can affect your fears, your beliefs, your ideas, your interests, all of those different things. And it is due to this that being a victim of memory disorder and suffering through it every single day is life-altering and often causes disorienting emotions. However, despite all these tribulations, art therapy is a ray of hope, and this hope should be put into action.